Greetings. This is Om Prakash at the Shining Star Service, a service that teaches you about sadhana, yoga meditation, and the art of meditating. We come to you today to talk about the truth, basically. What is truth? You are the truth. It is written in several scriptures, especially in the Christian text, that you are the truth, the way, and the light. What does that mean? Being the truth. Being the truth means living in the now. It means experiencing things as they are in reality, living from moment to moment, living beyond conjecture and thought and idea about the way things are, so that we are not thinking, we are not keeping our minds in the past and projecting a future that is not real but uncertain. We are living right now, each and every moment, living in the essence of the universe, the place beyond dualism where essence and emptiness meet. What are we talking about? Living as divine beings. Living as the dreamer of the dream, the one who sets the world in orbit, the one who sets our lives in order as we move through and live in this delusion called Maya, as long as we believe that this is all there is. It is time for us as a human species to move ahead in our thoughts and perceptions. Time for us to dream new dreams and to make these dreams come true. Time for everyone to join together in the dream of a world of a beloved community, or the kingdom of heaven, a world of peace and joy that only we can work together and bring together with our hearts and our hands joined as we channel love into the universe. As Meister Eckhart once said, he said, we are all mothers of God, birthing the eternal loving being into this dark and frightening world. Before we do this, however, we must tend to our own subconscious pains and sorrows, our maladaptive ideas about the way things are. We must break the socialization that has been given to all of us that teaches us how to compete, to never be satisfied, to fight, to quarrel, to try to stand out all the time instead of accepting ourselves as part of a crowd. We're accepting ourselves as who and what we really are. It is only by accepting ourselves in the now and who we truly are now that we can grow and that we can prosper and that we can be the divine beings that are at the center of our minds and our hearts. When we can accept ourselves as we are now, we become creators of this life. We join in the dance of life instead of living in fear and pain and depression. We become happy because we realize that regardless of what happens on this little earth, we are powerful creatures who are free. Free from all the pain and sorrow, free from all the fears and discomfort, for that eternal part that is us, that I am part that is us, that is standing there, the witness of our actions, is untouched by the action, is untouched by the pain and suffering, and is free to guide us into the light of truth and well-being, and to bring that light to others. So what I am mainly saying, my friends, is do not be so frightened of the cares of the world. Everything seems to be falling apart today. The system seems to be melting down, but this was predicted. This is the way it is. But there is no need for us to melt down, because we will be all right no matter what happens. We will be the light of the world. We will be the ones with the power to change this world for the better, and out of the ashes that are happening now, we can build a new civilization. We can build a new community. We can build a beloved community where there's peace and love, joy and contentment. All of the hatred and all of the isms and all of the fear of the other is gone. When one sits in the quietness and meditates and breathes, when one begins to find joy and one begins to untangle all of the thoughts and all of the fantasies and images that we call the ego, one finds a quietness and a stillness at one's center. One finds a river of love and joy and peace that is always there, that one can dip down into any time, drinking the rivers of life. This, my friends, is what humanity was created for, and this is a thing that we all have the chance to do whenever we would like. So let us sit together in peace, sit meditating, watching the breath going in and out, and slowing the breath down, narrowing it until it is like a nice thin thread, until there's nothing but silence and our attention on that silence where the noise of the breath should be, pulling us deep into the center of ourselves, to the place where the divine and human meet, to the place where humanity and godhood no longer exist. Only that which is called God. Thank you for joining us at the circle. Namaste.